Senator Beatrice Ogola.
Honorable Speaker, I rise to support this motion, and especially, Honorable Speaker, I want to applaud the leadership of this country, especially the two leading lights, His Excellency the President and the Right Honorable Prime Minister. Honorable Speaker, it is not for any reason that I want to indicate that I'm proud of these two gentlemen. Honorable Speaker, this is a discussion that came from the NADCO report. And the NADCO report came from a two-group committee that was constituted by the President and the Right Honorable Prime Minister, Raila Odinga, because of their charisma and because of their patriotism in this country. Honorable Speaker, I would like to say that yesterday we had a delegation of the Mutembei County leadership led by our performing governor, Governor Gladys Wanga, to meet the head of state. And Honorable Speaker, that is a right of any leader in this country. But something that I must applaud from that visit, that the head of state was categorical, and the head of state made a statement that touched my heart. The head of state indicated that Kenya is big enough for all of us, Honorable Speaker. That in this country, no community needs to live for the other to come into leadership, Honorable Speaker. And that is why we want to say that everybody must reconsider their decision in this country, and let us all be part and parcel of this country. Let us be part and parcel of running this country. Let us be part and parcel of all the initiatives that in this country. Honorable Speaker, it was very critical when the head of state made that statement. Then I realized that we do not even need certain outrageous thinking that we have had in this country, that in this country, after election, there's shareholding, Honorable Speaker. That there are people who must be in, and they must own this country in certain percentages. Honorable Speaker, I want to declare that Kenya is for all Kenyans, and we must all be part of the running of this country. And we want to tell anybody who thinks that you can only be there alone, and we want to convince everybody that we do not need some communities to leave government in order for some to get in. We need everybody in this country, and possibly that is the reason why this country is still holding up. Honorable Speaker, after that delegation to the head of state, we also equally, as the leadership of my county, met the Right Honorable Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga. And in our discussion, Honorable Speaker, the Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Prime Minister told us that we all belong to this country, that we can all be comfortable in this country. And in this country, we all need each other in this country. And so he went ahead to say that nobody should be uncomfortable because somebody is part of this government, because we all belong and we all have some space. And Honorable Speaker, now come back to the NADCO report, and I want to say that I want to support from the word go that in this country we must implement the 2/3 gender rule. In our discussion with the President was very emphatic. I saw a man who had a vision for this country, a man who wants to carry everybody in this country, a man who does not want to leave the youth behind, a man who does not want to leave women behind, a man who does not want to leave any quarter behind, because he believes that in this country we are all equal and we all belong to Kenya. And the president promised us in that delegation that one thing he will see to its fruitful end is that we must implement the 2/3 gender rule. Honorable Speaker, why do we want a country where we have women forming over 55% and we do not want them to have equal measure of seats in leadership at all levels, at all structures of decision making, Honorable Speaker? And we are not specific that the gender rule will only affect, when people talk about the gender rule, then people they go very fast to point at elective seats. We are saying that let us embrace the 2/3 gender rule, whether it is at appointive positions, whether it is at elective positions, and Honorable Speaker, even this Senate, because the Senate guards the interest and protects the interest of counties, the Senate must go down to ensure that in the formation of structures in the county, we are adhering to the 2/3 gender rule. Honorable Speaker, I've been a CC in a county government, and all appointing authority and even at national government only run to the minimum, that not more than 2/3. We have counties where, and specifically, that people only go for 3 women out of 10 in appointive positions. Honorable Speaker, why don't we have even 5-5? Why don't we have 6 women against 4? Why don't we have the other way around? But Honorable Speaker, I'm not saying that gender is only about women, but I'm mentioning women because it is the women that have not been considered much. Honorable Speaker, as a country, let us include everybody in this country in decision making. Let us get women into seats. Honorable Speaker, we are not only getting women into seats because we want to see the physical woman. It is not the physical woman we are looking for. We are looking for the gender and the thinking of the woman to be brought up in decision making table. That if we are here, Honorable Speaker, I come here nominated on the gender platform, and I want to say that as we discuss here, as we make decisions, we are making decisions with the thinking of other women that are outside the houses in mind. And that is why I want to support this motion, and I want to encourage the leadership of this country that give out the goodwill so that we for once solve this problem once and all. Honorable Speaker, this country, Kenya, is admired in this continent because we lead and others follow. How can it be that when it comes to an important issue as the gender rule, then we are backtracking? I want to challenge all the men in Parliament, be they in the Senate or the National Assembly, that let us show that we are charismatic, that we are passionate, that we are patriotic. Because, Honorable Speaker, you cannot live with people as your wives. Live with them as your sisters. Live them as your daughters. Like them as your daughters. Like them as your wives. Like them as your sisters. And you do not like them getting into positions. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to support this motion, and I want to support all that was discussed in the NADCO report. And as I rest, Honorable Speaker, I want to appreciate the two leaders that saw to it that it is through negotiations that we can solve a lot of conflict. Honorable Speaker, as I support this motion, I want also to say that as we break for recess, Honorable Speaker, our people down at the counties are looking forward to their leaders visiting them, to share with them the challenges that they go through. Let us go down to the ground and share with our people the confusions over SHA, share with them issues of delayed disbursement of funds, share with them their challenges, and Honorable Speaker, I support this motion.
Senator Gloria Orobo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.